Leadership is a privilege that comes with responsibility, and it takes courage to step up and embrace it. Today, we are honored to have individuals who have chosen to lead and serve. We have Joseph Ginolas, a Vice Governor of the College of Education, Marvian Badan, a third-year representative of the College of Education. We also have Rafik Kilaton, an officer of the English Language and Literature. They are here to share their insights about innovative leadership and how to become. Firstly, can you briefly introduce yourself and your role as a student leader?
Okay, so once again, I am Joseph Ginolas from the Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. And actually, I am currently serving as the Vice Governor from the College of Education. At the same time, I am also the SAG, or the Special Interest Group Overall Head from the World Council for Curriculum and Instruction under Philippine Student Teachers Network. This is actually a national organization for all the aspiring or practice student teachers.
I am Marvian and I am from the Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. I am currently a third-year student, and my role as a student leader is that I am the program representative for the whole secondary education, and that organization is the student body organization of the College of Education.
The position in student leader position is I'm one of the officers in ELC, or the English Literature and Language Literature Council, and I'm also the president of the New Students.
What does innovative leadership mean to you? Not being afraid to try something new. You think outside the box, and you try things which are never introduced before. Because in leadership, innovative leadership is very, very important because it plays a pivotal role in shaping the kind of atmosphere that the organization has. And that is innovative leadership for me. Simply trying new things, fresh ideas from your colleagues and from yourself.
Able to ideas, and when it comes to course when adaptability is mentioned, of course, as leaders, we should be open-minded.
Utilize as the available resources kung maraming sa inyo to lead or to enable your members to develop.
Can you share one experience where you use a creative or new approach to solve a problem?
Okay, so it's funny because I will bring you back to my senior high school days. I was also the student body president at that time from grade 11 to 12. There's actually a certain activity that time where we really have this small engagement from the student body. And as a president on that time, the burden really lies upon your shoulder on how to compel the attendance of your students. And that time, I was really thinking of something like, how do I compel their attendance at the same time na mabila ng attention? That is really the time, kung sa college pa nga level, sa General Assembly pa. That time, that very specific time, I think about what if I will incorporate something like mga games, mga activities which will really entice their their participation. And that time, that is, na-realize ko dito really not all the time that we really have to stick by the tradition. We really have to do something by hook and by crook to compel the attendance of the student. And
one problem that we often experience with is the limited resources we have, especially now that we are having the collection policy. So, but the money is really very much. So, utilizing what we have. Making use of what we have, like the tela, the mga computers, other materials now we still have from the past events. So, I think
Kasi na, ang gamit ako microphone speaker para attention mo kay your voice na dito ng mga salita na mo sila. Isip ka magpapag ng hawak dati.
What was the biggest challenge you faced in implementing your idea, and how did you overcome it?
the resources, because sometimes that is the really big challenge there. And when you want innovation, it comes with the resources. They come together. So you really have to think of an innovation na ayaw yung supportahan.
Student engagement. How can we pull the students, especially if ang they were staying mag-iisip dito o nag-iira sa mga estudyante. So, we conducted the mga motivation ng mga estudyante. And of course, one thing that nag-ongoing at nakita currently is that
What advice would you give to the student leaders who want to practice innovative leadership?
And to all the leaders out there, I tell you, surround yourself, do not just rely on your own knowledge. Surround yourselves with the people who could really mold you, who could influence you, not negatively but positively. Because accordingly, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. What did you do now, it's not applicable tomorrow. What you do tomorrow might be not applicable in the future. So you really have to think deeply, not on a shallow surface, and you have to view leadership not on a multifaceted lens, rather than of unidimensional.
Okay, first of all, we should embody the character of being a leader. Second is we should foster your leadership skills, and you should be open.
Know your members, know your followers because by knowing them, we will also know how to lead them and adjust their personality towards them. Obviously, as student leaders, especially in education, ay nakita ng mga talent, skills, and also sa mga hinahandle ng student kahit sa